Newcastle has a brand new all-weather track. Yes, a new era dawns here at Gosforth Park, and I'm here for trials morning. Trainers and jockeys from the north of England are here to put the new surface to the test.
It's great to finally get everybody down here to see the amazing project that's taken place here, and finally give them an opportunity to test out the track. And their feedback will be vital for the team here going forward. All credit to Stobart and to Peter Footings, the two main contractors, and all the other contractors that have been involved. To take on a project of this scale, a civils project during the winter in the northeast, was quite an ambitious task to take on. But they've done a great job, and they've got us here on time. We've enhanced the first card here on the 17th of May, thanks to the sponsors 188Bet. They've stepped in to take that card, so we've enhanced that programme. But in general, yes, the programme will be lifted across the season. We want to make sure there's some quality racing. The turf programme that was run here previously will be replicated on the all-weather and enhanced as well. So it's going to be some great racing across the year.
I think if they put good prize money up, it's going to be great, because the surface it's the first time I've ridden on that sort of surface, apart from Mark Johnson's, and I just thought it was superb, fantastic. And they talk about it bedding in and all that. Yes, it's going to bed in, but PG and I were of the same opinion that when we pulled up, we thought the way it is right now would suit everyone. Would suit all horses, because it's not too quick and it's not too slow. It's just that sort of in-between thing, and I just thought there's no kickback, and I really enjoyed going up there. Yeah, and I thought it was very fantastic.
As you said, the track rode really, really well, and it looks fantastic. It might take, I don't know whether it'll take a little bit of time to bed in. They seem to think it will, but the boys said it's riding really, really well. And they've obviously done a fantastic job, and if they can put decent prize money up, I think it'll go very, very well.
Yeah, no, it rides very well, and everybody's very happy with it this morning. The horses seem to have come back fine. It's amazing what they've done in a short space of time, and I know a few people are a bit upset about the track getting ripped up, but I think it's going to really benefit everyone in the north of England. They've done a great job.
They've done a great job getting it ready, and it's riding well at the minute, so hopefully it stays that way.
How will it be riding a race over a straight mile on an artificial surface?
I think it'll be harder than people will think. I just think you won't be able to go out and make all. I think there'll be a bit tactics to it, and I think it'll be a learning curve really for the first couple of race meetings, and we'll find out a lot.
Just in terms of getting the fractions right?
That's right. Like 2 weeks' time we'll see we'll know what's going on, so hopefully we'll be here and amongst it.
They've done a great job, and it's the first time I've been up and had a look, and it's impressive, and the lads were happy the way it was riding. They said there is things to tweak, James said, but they've done a great job, and it can only be good for racing up in the north. And to be honest, and in the summer months when the ground's quick, and it's a long way for us to be going to these all-weather tracks, and owners don't really want to go, but now we've got one on within an hour of the yard. It's great for the owners and the horses, and hopefully we'll be able to keep going more. Plus we'll keep a few more going over the winter, so it's good for everyone.
No, we're really pleased. We actually did have one or two horses give us a little feedback from the gallop on Friday, just so we knew where we were at, and we're really quite pleased with the feedback we're getting from the jockeys today. It's it's a learning curve for us, and the track will evolve as it gets settled in, but we're learning, but pleased to be starting off on the right note.
Everybody's delighted with what's gone on so far. A number of horses have come up the straight over 5 furlongs and over a mile. I think some horses are going to go down the back straight a little bit later on this morning as well, and the surface is riding very consistently. It's taken a little bit of time to bed in from when it was laid in early March. PJ McDonald and I were here on 17th of March, which was Gold Cup Day, and it hadn't been down that long, but it's certainly bedded in very well. And James Armstrong and his staff have done a fantastic job in testing conditions, obviously starting from scratch, and they've really put a lot of hard work and effort into getting us so far today.
And of course, a straight mile on an artificial surface is going to be a novelty for the jockeys.
Absolutely. I think it'll take a little bit of getting used to as to how they ride their race. And if you look very closely at the track, they've actually kept the majority of the contours from how the turf track used to be. So you actually run downhill fractionally from the mile to sort of halfway, then you level out for about 150 yards and you gradually climb the last 2 or 3. And even down the back, you do actually run downhill by the mile 3, mile and a quarter, and then level off and then climb a little bit. So it's good that they've actually kept the natural contours of the track, and the boys will soon get used to it. It's 37 all-weather fixtures here this year, and they are absolutely chomping at the bit for racing to get going.
So clearly jockeys and trainers very happy with the new Tapeta surface here at Newcastle. So it's all set for the very first all-weather meeting here on the 17th of May, and you can see the action live on At the Races.